So what about the family planning and Sharia perspective? Tackling contraceptive methods, I have said, from Sharia perspective stems from its relation to one of the higher objectives of Islamic Sharia, which is the preservation of lineage. The entire Muslim nation agreed that Sharia was established to preserve the 5 necessities: religion, self, mind, lineage, and property. Sharia evidence that confirmed these principles include the following. First of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala glorified says, and seek that which Allah has ordained for you, that's offspring. So encouraging Muslims to have children. The interpretation of the first state, seeking children through the sexual intercourse. Increase of childbirth leads to victory and pride of the Muslims nation. In this sense, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted the children of Yaqub the favor of having a lot of children. And he said, and we made you more numerous in manpower. So reminding them of the blessing subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also the Prophet Shu'aib, when he said, reminding his people of the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and remember when you were but few and he multiplied you. All these directed us to the importance of having children. Also evidence that encourages marriage also urged people to preserve lineage, since having offspring is one of the greatest purposes of marriage, as we have seen in the hadith. Scholars have agreed on the impermissibility of permanent contraception, which aims to prevent pregnancy once and for all by eliminating the ability to have children, whether it is by issuing a general law through the state or by establishing a system that imposes birth control on couples against their will. Also, spouses are not permitted to take an action to prevent pregnancy forever, except out of necessity, that is life-saving, upon a recommendation by trustworthy physician in order to protect the woman's life. However, it is permissible if husband and wife agreed with free choice to acquire temporary measures if they need to space out births to protect the mother's health, prevention of transmitting hereditary and infectious diseases, protecting a woman who is already ill from the risk caused by pregnancy, and protecting the breastfed baby from the negative impact on the quality of the milk caused by a new pregnancy. But not to avoid economic hardship, not with the intention to avoid the economic hardship, because this contradicts directly what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala threatened us not to do it. خشية إملاق من إملاق. So and the hadith, and تقتل ولدك خشية أن يأكل معك. You kill your children that you are afraid that will eat with you, consuming the resources. So this one is a aqidah issue. It's not anymore fiqhi issue. It's a aqidah issue. That's why it is prohibited with the intention. If the intention changed, then the scholar said it is not prohibited.